In March 1962, Carlo Gambino was recorded by the FBI threatening to cut his wife's tongue off. Let's check it out. Welcome to OC Shorts, bringing you detailed historical snapshots of the American Mafia and other organised crime. Feel free to subscribe if you like that sort of thing. Today, we're going to take a quick look at the time when Carlo Gambino was illegally bugged by the FBI whilst on vacation in Miami with his wife. Carlo Gambino is portrayed in most documentaries as the epitome of Mafia Bosses. Quiet, intelligent, cunning, respectful, with few vices and in control of his emotions. However, FBI electronic surveillance of Gambino in 1962 paints a different picture of the famous crime boss. In March 1962, Carlo Gambino and his wife Catherine, who was also his first cousin, were on vacation in Miami, Florida, staying at Gambino's apartment at the Golden Gate Hotel. The FBI had succeeded in planting a bug illegally in Gambino's apartment and summarized in numerous files what they heard from the recordings. One of the many interesting points recorded was that Carlo Gambino's wife Catherine was anti-Semitic and looked down on people from the Jewish faith. The FBI file documents what Catherine Gambino said. It reads, "She also stated that there were many Jews there, and she says she feels these Jews drink too much. She stated that she feels she is better than they are." Throughout their vacation, Carlo Gambino was also recorded verbally abusing his wife and threatening her on several occasions. At 10:15 a.m. March 17, 1962, Catherine Gambino receives a telephone call for her husband, who then tells her to tell the caller that he has gone out and he isn't there. The FBI summary shows, after completion of the conversation, Mrs. Gambino complained to her husband that she does not like telling lies for him, and that he should let her know in advance that he was not on speaking terms. Gambino got very angry and said, "Don't you know what was going on with those bums? I'll kick you out of this room." The following day, on March the 18th, Carlo Gambino again loses his temper with his wife. At 11:40 a.m. March the 18th, 1962, Gambino and his wife were overheard arguing. Gambino was heard to say, "Do you know what they are doing, those dirty bums? They think I don't know." Gambino then told his wife that she talked too much, and if she did not shut up, he would cut her tongue off. This is definitely a side of Gambino that is rarely discussed in books and documentaries. On another occasion, Gambino insults his wife after she questions why she had to accompany him somewhere. The FBI file states, Mrs. Gambino inquired as to why she should have to leave her people, after which he told her in Sicilian that she was a shrew and had a sharp tongue. She replied to him, "The truth hurts." Throughout their March vacation, Carlo Gambino is documented placing regular bets on horses and visits the racetrack on numerous occasions. A few examples of this can be seen in the following FBI summaries. At 10:05 a.m. March the 15th, 1962, Gambino was overheard to receive a telephone call. Redacted name apparently gave Gambino track information. Gambino told this individual that he won 4 out of 5 races the previous day. This conversation was in English and Sicilian, and Gambino was overheard to ask this individual, "When are you going? Tomorrow?" At 5:30 p.m. on the 10th of March 1962, Carlo Gambino received a visitor in room 218 of the Golden Gate Hotel, Miami Beach, Florida. Gambino was heard to refer to this individual, redacted name, was over card two-way. "Yes, it paid 32. You hit the 88 and 5. Redacted name heard to say that he was at the track and told Gambino that he had given Gambino's money to the kid who was at Carlo's today. He said that it came to $400 apiece, and redacted name has the daily double money. At 5:35 p.m. on the 10th of March 1962, Mr. and Mrs. Gambino were overheard in conversation discussing the track, and Mrs. Gambino asked Carlo if he was going. and on the 11th of March 1962, the Gambinos were overheard to greet a visitor referred to redacted name. Gambino asked redacted name brought a lot of money. Redacted name replied that he did not, because the last 2 horses went down. Redacted name that he put $100 on the 8th race and it went down, that he had only been given $200. The idea of Carlo Gambino being a man who bet regularly at the racetrack, often lost his temper, and abused and threatened his wife, is not the version of the famous mob boss that people have in their minds. These FBI summaries from their illegal wiretaps provide interesting food for thought. And just a quick message to say, for those who enjoy listening to comprehensive discussions on the history of Cosa Nostra, check out the Mob Archaeologist YouTube channel. Great guys with a wealth of knowledge. I hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching.